Hi everybody, this is Tyler Smith of Streamer Growth School, and on today's video I'm going to be talking all about the pros and cons of co-streaming. What's co-streaming? Co-streaming is when you're streaming with a buddy. You got a friend, you got two people together streaming at the same time onto the same channel, and it's something myself and my friend Gimmick have been doing on Hey You video game for about 8-9 months now. And so there's definitely some pros and cons. And I want to just run through them really quick. So if you're thinking about co-streaming, you can start thinking about some of the setbacks and the negative parts of it, but also I think the really good and positive things to co-streaming. One, and this is huge, I think this is the #1 reason why people should co-stream, is you've got somebody to banter with.
Man, look, I have 4 health. I have just like 4 teeny little health. Good man. Oh.
You never have that awkward silence or that feeling that you're just talking into the void. And at least for us, I think this is the biggest positive to co-streaming. People show up because they want to hear us banter and talk with one another. So make sure whoever you're co-streaming with, it's somebody you're comfortable with, somebody you enjoy, somebody you can have some good banter with. Why should you be a co-streamer? Man, you're able to stream more. Right. We're not only able to stream together, but we also do solo streams, which means we can stream more than we would be if we were only by ourselves, giving our viewers more time to watch us and tune in. And then the last positive thing, and I'm sure there's more, but what I was thinking about is Youre Unique. Yes, there's more and more co-streamers, but still you're doing something that very few people are doing on Twitch and other streaming platforms. And so you're set apart, you're doing something different. So people show up and they're like, man, this is unique. Maybe they're going to tune around and they're going to remember you because you're doing something that a lot of people aren't doing. So what are the cons? What are the negative parts of co-streaming? One, difference in gaming taste. Sometimes my partner Gimmick is into a game and I'm not. And sometimes I'm really into a game and he's not. It can be hard to find a game that we both want to stream and enjoy and play together. If you're only streaming by yourself, you just don't have that issue. You gotta accommodate, you gotta figure out what's a game that you both can enjoy, and especially a game that you can stream and have a good time with. Second reason why it can be difficult to co-stream is it's hard to schedule a time where we can both stream together at the same time. We've both got busy lives, we both have schedules, and so if you're a co-streamer, you know what this is like. It's not easy to get a time on the calendar where you both can stream at the exact same time, which for us means that there's moments when we stream solo, which can seem a little off-brand. You know, there can be some disjointedness in the games that we're playing, where he might be solo streaming one game and I'm solo streaming another game, and then we're co-streaming a different game. I don't know. I think that could be a negative at different times. Figuring out how you're going to have your streaming setup is definitely more difficult as a co-streamer. Now there's a bunch of different ways you could do this. For us, we co-stream together in the same room. So we've got our stream PC and then we have our 2 PCs that link into that. I've also seen people do co-streaming and do it well, being in different areas, and they pipe each other in, whether it's through Discord video or Zoom or some other kind of video. So there's other ways to do it, but it's definitely a little bit more difficult to figure out how to set up a co-streaming channel, specifically how you're going to pipe in the video, the audio, and the gaming for each other's setup. And last but not least, I think a huge con to co-streaming is there's some games that I just don't think you can stream very well. And specifically for us, we've realized that role play type games like GTA 5 RP or even Rust, where there's communication, can be super hard for the viewer to follow because, for instance, you know, my co-streaming buddy might be talking to somebody in game and we need to make sure that the camera and the audio is being piped in on them. Whereas if I'm talking at the same time with somebody else on my screen, it becomes disjointed. You can't follow it all. And so I think there's some games that you just can't do as co-streamers. I could be wrong, you know, maybe there is a way to do it well, but we just haven't figured it out yet. There's some games that just work better. And in addition, you can't stream a solo game as co-streamers unless you're gonna have one person sitting there not playing a game, which is what we did for Cyberpunk, and it kind of worked, but it's also not fun for one of the people there, you know, they're just chilling. So there's some pros and cons to co-streaming. What did I miss? Go ahead and put it in the comments below. If you're a co-streamer, I'd love to know about your channel too. If you could put that down there. I love to watch other co-streamers to get some ideas on how we can make our stream better, and would love to stop on by and say hello. All right, until next time.